that can happen. Now, what I believe we have to do, and we have to be very practical about this, because it's so easy to just talk about, yeah, risks, potential opportunities, whatever. No, the most important thing we have to do is to actually assess all the risks and think, okay, what are all the crazy, awful things that dystopian movies have shown us? Like, what are the worst things we think could happen? Because we cannot even grasp the things that can happen. The amount of change that we're going to see, the convergence of all these new technologies. Just think that every one of these technologies could change the entire world alone. The level of transformation that we're going to reach when we reach singularity, and all the convergence of all these technologies and all the changes that that's going to bring, makes it impossible for us to even grasp what the future may look like. No one envisioned the smartphones and many other things that we do have right now, even though we have been dreaming about flying cars forever, and now finally we're getting it. But what I'm trying to say is that in order to be very practical about this, we have to, and I mean companies, governments, media outlets, citizens, associations, I mean everyone. We need to think at a personal level, company level, industry level, government level, what are the risks that we may have? What are the opportunities we may have for each technology, each combinations of technology, and for each of the industries? What can we do to prevent those risks? What are the no-goes? What are the limits that we can trace morally or like legally or economically? What are the limits? What are the implications? And what can we do to use these technologies to make things better as soon as possible? And I think that that is something very practical to do. We're working on that. And in the World Innovation Alliance, that's what we're trying to do, basically. Look for solutions and try to prevent risks. But I think that we need a larger conversation where we stop just these debates and these discussions that are endless, and we focus more on putting the work in the actual solutions or in the actual problems that we see that are coming. And we need to be very, very fast, because these things are changing at an ever-growing speed, and we're not catching up. So we need to be fast, and we need to be effective in practical solutions for these problems.